So I found this really interesting shirt, especially if you like cocks. It's Paul Smith, not very expensive, but and then I got into the changing booth. I realized it's a blouse. It's a women's shirt because of that. So it's a no-go, sadly. In today's episode, how do you do, TUVA'S, and welcome to Stories of My Life. So today, nothing much planned. I think I will continue this sort of sorting through this thing that for a year when we were closed with Corona, or a year and a half, I don't know, I didn't sort of really get to it. So maybe that's why we keep getting sort of new versions of the Omicron or the Corona, because I haven't learned my lesson. I don't think it's the reason, but anyway, this interesting thing happened. I heard this really weird noise outside my bathroom window, and then I looked down, and look. The best part is they spared my lavender plants, but look, soon you'll see. Wait. Oh my god, I hope we don't get tangled in that. Look. It goes back into the nature. I'm sort of standing here on guard so that they don't try to molest my lavender plants. No, yes, I'm that way. I'm a watchdog. I'm gonna go down and talk to them. So I asked if the lavender can stay, and they said yes, absolutely. And I think in that absolutely there was this sort of an awe. They consider me a hero, I think, in my own humble way. I can't, that's the only way I can sort of think they meant it. You are a fantastic person who plants lavenders for the bees and whatever more, bears maybe, I don't know. What animal eats lavender? Bears? Bees? Booze? So there is a part of me that says you should really go out now, as long as it's sort of, well, the sun is almost setting, but you should really go out and get some vitamin D. And then there's another part of me that says, well, F you, because I'm not going to do what you tell me to. I can do whatever I like. And what I like is, well, maybe go for a walk. Or maybe buy groceries or something. Yes, well, okay, I will do. Oh, I know what I need. I need one of those. I broke my thing that you do this, not gun, but you do like that, and then texts come out, and then you can put the text on jars and stuff. I need to buy one of those. So, is that what I'm going to do? I'm afraid it is. Well, it's time to go out and buy that stuff that I do not know the name of. Yes, people, it's true. What's happening in the rainforest is also happening here in Stockholm, Sweden. They will raise cattle here, I guess. Cows will be grazing here instead of those bushes you saw. Well, maybe you didn't see it, but they weren't really beautiful, so welcome, cows. It's me. I'm out and about. Well, I've been out for decades, so... But I'm about now, trying to be relevant. Let's check out some second-hand stores, and let's not be bores. Yeah, poet, I know it. No, nothing, but let's check out another second-hand shop. So I found this really interesting shirt, especially if you like cocks. It's Paul Smith, not very expensive, but... And then I got into the changing booth. I realized it's a blouse. It's a women's shirt because of that. So it's a no-go, sadly. Here's something I don't say every day. I wanted that cock shirt. Where would I be? Something to do with offices, right? Yes, here, somewhere. I think it really should be here, but no. Calm down, I found it. Exactly the same one I've got. Well, that broke. I think I have two of those that broke. So, well, what can you do? Keep buying more and recycle the old one. Okay, people, it's almost 4 o'clock, so it's time for lunch. You know, I'm almost doing that thing that Ulf is doing, that 16, 16, that thing. I'm almost doing it involuntarily, so I expect the kilos to just sort of melt off me. Okay, people, it's time to start looking at dinner, and today's dinner will be Ugnspannkaka, which is... It's a typical Swedish thing, I think. It's oven pancakes, or sort of a really thick pancake that you bake in the oven. And this one is going to be vegan. So I'm using chickpea, the juice from chickpeas called aquafaba instead of eggs. And I will also not be using milk. I will be having smoked tofu instead of bacon, and I will have a leek. I will have a leek. Yes, I will have a leek. You start by finely chopping and frying the leek. And then you add some smoked tofu. So here we go. Now it's time for the batter. I've got, let's see here. This is 5 deciliters of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of baking powder. I will now be slowly adding 8 deciliters of oat milk. Yeah. In this case, I'm using potato milk. And I read that in barista, so I'm not quite sure if I took the right one. Maybe not. This is delicious and creamy. Hopefully it is not cream. Hopefully not. That will be fattening as fuck. But, yeah, 8 deciliters. So, a little at a time. To not make it lumpy or get rid of all the lumps. Well, obviously we need more. And now I will be adding 1.5 deciliters of aquafaba, and it's just the juice of the chickpeas. So, so it's quite easy. I hope I have got enough juice. So it's almost exactly 1.5 deciliters of sort of that chickpea juice. And then you give it a quick stir, and then I will be adding this, and then I will be putting all this into a lined glass pan. Can you call it a glass pan? Well, yeah, I do. So let's pour it in. And now into, let's see, 225 degrees Celsius for how long? How long? For 30 minutes. Bon appetit, you people. No, don't bon appetit me now. Let's see how it turns out first. Well, it's half an hour later. Let's see what happened. Oh, it looks ready. Maybe I should poke something in it. Yes, I should do that. Although this is not... Yes, it comes out clear. So people, this was really easy. Now you do it. By the way, I won't be eating it just now, so I will sort of let this stand and just get colder, then I will heat it up and eat it later on. Of course I couldn't wait, I got too hungry. This is the Swedish way you serve this Ugnspannkaka. It's lingonberry jam and grated carrots. That's it. Now, time for taste test. La 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 la. Let's go. Okay, people, let's try one without the lingonberry jam, because lingonberry jam is good. Okay, this is good. This I'm going to make again. This I need to write down. And I think that is Mr. Sister. How do you do?
This was a little confusion. Right or left?
Yeah.
Right or left?
Oh, what side is west?
This is right. This is left.
Yeah, but west. So someone in the audience wasn't feeling well, so we...
Alltså det är så spännande när det liksom går utanför ramen.
He's working as a dresser in... Thank you for watching and for liking, commenting, subscribing and following. It really helps, and something to do with the internet and the algorithm, I think. So thank you so much.